going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today we're looking at Fortress Value Acquisition Corp, ticker symbol FVAC, and they are about to be in the rare earth business. You may say, what is rare earth? Stay tuned and I'll fill you in. Before we get in the video, if you like this type of content and want to see more, please subscribe to the channel and like the video because it helps out immensely. And also, smash that bell for future notifications. Okay, here we are in the Thinkorswim platform presented by TD Ameritrade. But before we get in this chart, we're going to talk a little bit. We're going to answer some questions because I had a lot of questions when I first heard rare earth come up in the United States-China trade war talks. It was big for a moment, and I believe it's about to get even bigger here in the coming weeks. But the first question, what is rare earth? And I was like, when I first heard it, I was like, what is this? So I did some research. When they say rare earth, they're talking about the rare earth metals or elements, REE. There's all kinds of little acronyms they have for rare earth. But anyways, it's basically a collection of 17 elements on the periodic table. And they are found in the Earth's crust. They're mined. And these elements are used in all kinds of things. Like, they're probably used in the device that you're using to watch this video right now. They're used in DVD players, computers, cell phones, AirPods, iPhones, almost every electronic device that you own. There are some rare earth elements in it. And I thought to myself, like, wow, that's insane when you really think about it. So I started digging more, and that leads me to who controls these rare earth metals. Who is the producer of the most rare earth metals? And I really don't have to say too many names before you can pick it out. China. It's China. Like I said in the intro, that was one of the big things when the trade war was heating up. China controls, I want to say, an ungodly number, like 90% of the rare earth metals that are produced. And if you really think about it, where do all the electronics come from? Where are they made? In China. So this leads to the current situation with the Trump administration wanting to basically be independent from other countries, because the pandemic has caused us to look inside of our own country and say, hey, we need to start doing this in the United States of America. So I hope this answers some questions about rare earth elements, stuff like that, because this is going to lead into the ticker symbol that we're talking about today, Fortress Value Acquisition, and what exactly they are wanting to accomplish. Fortress Value Acquisition is a SPAC or SPAC, however you want to pronounce it. And you may be wondering, what is a SPAC? A SPAC is a special purpose acquisition company. They solely exist to invest into a company, and they're sometimes called a blank check company. So basically, they will take a private company public by investing the money into them, and once the deal is complete, they will change the ticker symbol. The one that comes to mind is Nikola, NKLA, used to be VTIQ, but that was a special purpose acquisition company. The deal went through, and now you have a company called Nikola. So that's a very brief description on a SPAC. But anyway, this particular SPAC is got a deal in place with MP Materials. MP Materials runs a mine in California, Mountain Pass, California to be exact. It's a very, very big mine, and it's the only rare earth mine in North America. And there was an article that was done by Barron's a few days ago, and I will talk briefly about that article. The article was titled Electric Vehicles US-China trade and commodities, play them all with one stock. And in this article, it basically talks about Fortress Value, MP Materials, the deal that they have in place. But it's basically talking about the trend of electric vehicles and how these rare earth elements are used in these vehicles, particularly the magnets that the electric motors use. So if you believe in the trend, and I've talked about the trend many a times, we are trending. There's a few different trends. One of them is electric vehicles. And if you can't tell by the stock price of Tesla, it's going through the roof. I mean, how high is this stock going to get? And I believe it is going to come down, though. Just my assertion there. I think it is way overpriced. But anyways, the trend is in electric vehicles. This is a good article. You can go to Barron's. I believe it was written on July 20th, so a few days ago. But really good article. It explains a lot what's going on in detail with this particular SPAC and MP Materials. So we're going to go ahead and jump over to the chart, and there's not a lot of data there, so it will be relatively quick. Here we are on the chart. This is a 20-day, 1-hour chart, and as you can see, there's not a lot of data, which is pretty common with SPACs or SPACs. But as you can see, there was not a lot of movement here, and then boom, from this point here on the 14th of July to where we are right now, the 24th, which is 10 days, this stock is up over 35%. And I still see that there is room for the stock to come. It could probably go down to about 13-ish, because if you look at this rise, came up to 13 here. A lot of people took profit. It dipped back down, consolidated, and made the other run up to about right at 15. People took some profit. It dropped back down to 13. Basically, straight across, if you look right here and right here, is where it came back to. So there is a base at about 13. And it made another rise up to 15.50. And of course, we had some pretty horrible days in the market. And I think it could drift back down to about 13 before people see the potential with this stock. And I'm going to talk briefly again on the trend as we are trending towards electric vehicles. A lot of these rare earth metals are used in these electric vehicle engines, particularly the magnets. Now, I believe it's called nedium or nedium. There's a weird name, but it is used in these electric motors. Particularly Tesla uses these rare earth metals. So this is definitely a stock that could take off. And you can see there's two different reasons. If you read that Barron's article, you'll see just with the China trade and the electric vehicle market, this stock could run. So there's, like I said, there's not a lot here, and please do your own research on these stocks. I'm just bringing them to your attention. I'm educating what I know about rare earths, about any stock. I'm letting you know what I know. I'm not telling you to invest in this stock, but do your own research. And with that, that's going to conclude this video. If you like this type of content and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button because it helps out tremendously, and smash that bell for future notifications. Thanks for watching.